Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Daily Regenerative Action, day 38. And let's start with little bit of movement. Okay, so let's start with neck movement and down, center, up. We'll keep our mind at the movement, wherever the movement is happening. Then right, center, left, very slowly. We'll keep our mind at the movement and the rotation. Okay. One, two, and three. And opposite direction. One, two, and three. Wonderful. So let's start with mindfulness activity, and I will be sharing it on screen. The instructions are sit comfortable and notice the breathing without the effort to change it. And as we observe the breathing, so the thoughts also gets calmed down. But we don't have to purposefully do it. Okay, we just have to observe it. And let me just play the music for you. Wonderful. So great. So as the music stops, let's come back to our surrounding and let's continue the reading book, The Secret. And I will be sharing it on my screen. So let's continue where we left yesterday. Okay, so you can see it on the screen. So yesterday we talked about secret shifters. Okay, and now let's talk about one of the shifter that all of us know, and that is love. Love is the greatest emotion. And this is a quote from James Ray, who is philosopher, lecturer, author, and creator of Prosperity and Human Potential program. So he talks about the principle of feeling good applies to your family pets. For instance, animals are wonderful because they put you in a great emotional state. When you feel love for your pet, the great state of love will bring goodness into your life. And what a gift that is. It is the combination of thought and love which forms the irresistible force of the law of attraction. There is no greater power in the universe than the power of love. The feeling of love is the highest frequency you can emit. If you could wrap every thought in love, if you could love everything and everyone, your life would be transformed. In fact, some of the great thinkers of the past refer to the law of attraction as the law of love. And if you think about it, you will understand why. If you think unkind thoughts about someone else, you will experience those unkind thoughts manifested. You cannot harm another with your thoughts. You can only harm you. If you think thoughts of love, guess what receives the benefit? Who? if you think thoughts of love, guess who receives the benefit? It's you. So if your predominant state is love, the law of attraction or the law of love responds with the mightiest force because you are on the highest frequency possible. The greater the love you feel and emit, the greater the power you are harnessing. The principle which gives the thought the dynamic power to correlate with its object and therefore to master every adverse human experience is the law of attraction, which is another name for love. This is an eternal and fundamental principle inherent in all things, in every system of philosophy, in every religion, and in every science. There is no getting away from the law of love. It is feeling that imparts vitality to thought. Feeling is desire, and desire is love. Thought impregnated with love becomes invincible. Okay, so this is a importance of love, what we can have for the things, for the people, for everything in our life. Okay, and let's also continue reading for next 1 minute, I guess. Next quote is from Marcy Shimoff. Once you begin to understand and truly master your thoughts and feelings, that's when you see how you create your own reality. That's where your freedom is. That's where all power is. Marcy Shimoff shared a wonderful quote from the great Albert Einstein. Who don't know Albert Einstein? One of the most influential scientists in the last century. The most important question any human being can ask themselves is this a friendly universe? Knowing the law of attraction, the only answer to give is yes, the universe is friendly. Why? Because when you answer in this way, by the law of attraction, you must experience that. Albert Einstein posed this powerful question because he knew the secret. He knew by asking the question, it would force us to think and make a choice. He gave us a great opportunity just by posing the question. To take Einstein's intention even further, you can affirm and proclaim this is a magnificent universe. The universe is bringing all good things to me. The universe is conspiring for me in all things. The universe is supporting me in everything I do. The universe meets all my needs immediately. Know that this is a friendly universe. And regarding this, I would like to share one quote or one interesting thought that I read in another book, which talks about generally we move from knowing to knowing, or what is known to what is known. We start from a point and we come back to the point. How it is? If we believe that universe is friendly, then we kind of gather the similar kind of experiences. We try to know about it, how this universe is friendly, and then we come back to the same point with more affirmation, with more conviction that yes, universe is friendly. We find the same kind of biases. We get same kind of experiences, and from that we get the learning and we get confirmation about it. We reach at the same point. And in the same way, if we are convinced about the universe is not friendly, people are always there to attack me, or universe is always giving me more problems, then with the same kind of experiences we will gather this evidences that we want to believe in and that will enforce it. So it's like a circle. And imagine what will happen if we draw a circle one time, it's very faint. Second time, it will get darker. Third time, it will get more darker. And maybe 10 time, 100 time, 1,000 time, it will become so rigid pattern that it can't be broken down with any other activity or anything we do. So the same thing happened whether we believe universe is friendly or whether we believe universe is not friendly and giving me more problem. So choice is ours. So again, to quote the question of Albert Einstein, the most important question any human being can ask to themselves is this a friendly universe? Do we want to believe in that the anything can happen in the universe? This is just a random thing that is happening for us. First choice or second choice is, do you want to think that the universe is friendly? There is a law of attraction and there is a law of karma, what we say, and the good things that we emit will come to us as a good in a magnificent way. So what we want to believe in? So that's something, the question we would like to ponder upon for today. Okay. And meanwhile, what I was thinking, so as we are reading this, simultaneously we can have a practice, the magical practice that we did last month from the magic. So every day we can link with the reading and the practice, so it can go together for us. Okay. So today's practice would be 10 blessings that we need to identify, and also write why we are grateful for each blessing. And during the day, read each blessing in the mind or out loud. And when you get to the end of each one, say the magic word, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel grateful for the blessings as much as possibly you can. And let's do it for next uh, 27 days. So starting from today. So today there are two activities. First is this the friendly universe, and what we love that come back to us, so that gets enforced. So I guess that idea of reinforcing the same circle, that's very important. So this is a question and activity for us. Is this a friendly universe? What do you think? And just ponder upon that circling thing. And the second is 10 blessings. Okay. So I'll give some time for this. And meanwhile, I'll explain this initiative for whoever is watching for the first time. Meanwhile, we can complete that. So this is daily regenerative action. And let me tell you, this is not something really new. This is already we know at our heart, which is good for us, which is important for us, but somehow we miss it. And guess what? These are the things that you already know. Mindfulness, meditation, affirmation, gratitude, whatnot, right? So all these things, tracking daily activity, all these things we already know, but we rarely do it. And that's what this daily regenerative action is all about. So this is a place to get commit, follow up, and become accountability partner for each other. And to achieve that, we have many wonderful resources like the daily action tracker, setting up the priority, a list of affirmations, list of wonderful organizations who have free of cost meditation resources. So all of this is already shared in the group. So if you would like to get that resource, scan this QR code and join the WhatsApp group where we commit for 15 minutes for ourselves. This is simple daily actions to live sustainably without confusion. And if this sounds interesting, do join the group. And it would be wonderful to commit for next 30 days and continue this journey. So do join if this feels interesting. And now we have come to the last segment. Whenever we are ready, if you want to share anything, you can. Meanwhile, I'll also do the 10 blessings activity. So counting the 10 blessings for today, I'll do that.
Dhananjay, this is Vijay. Yeah, this is really interesting one. This is a law of love, and it's like asking the question whether the universe is friendly. So by the time we said that the answer is yes, then we are focusing on the what are the all possible solutions that can be have for our challenges or problems. But if you say the universe is not friendly, I just try to do it in both the ways. So it's like the thought is going into the all the negative direction, and it is giving me all the fears, which is might be logical, not logical, but the lot of things that will come in, and I immediately come back from that track and started on this. So yeah, this is very horrible to imagine that if whenever you are going to say that it's not friendly, how horrible it is, or how I can say the problematic it is. So the if by the time you ask the answer the question yes, the lot of opportunities, the good thing, and the solutions that's going to be open. So that's a really great thing. Thank you for sharing this.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for the sharing. And even when we see the problems, so if universe is friendly, these are the problems for our growth. That's how the
Mm,
muscle grows, right? So that's
yeah,
how the improvement happens. I guess
correct.
for all of us, this is the, I guess, blessing from my side. Everyone should get to the that cycle where we think that universe is friendly and
Mm,
we feel that and grow
correct.
from there. So let's all of us strive for that. And thank you so much for joining and sharing your valuable thoughts. It's really wonderful. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.